Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, a place where we talk all things building resilience and personal growth, because for you, it is no longer just about surviving, it's about thriving, it's about building a legacy for yourself. In this video, as you can see by the title, I'm going to talk about how to build self-confidence. Now, before I get into the video, I just want to tell you something about myself. Before I started this YouTube channel, I used to look at those who made videos and admire them a lot. And I would tell myself, this was not something that I could possibly do because I'm a shy person. I don't like to stand or sit in front of the camera. I would say and think all kinds of things just to convince myself that this was not something that I was capable of doing, that I will only make a lot of mistakes and make a fool of myself. And the more I thought these things about myself, the more I shrunk. And it did not just end with videos, it spilled into my writing. I became less and less confident about putting myself out there. I became less confident in other areas of my life. So the reason I'm telling you this is because the first thing you must do if you want to develop self-confidence is that you must have a mindset shift. If you're constantly telling yourself, I can't do this, I don't have this skill, this is for so and so, not for little old me, then that is what will happen. It will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So you must start telling yourself, I can do this. I've got the potential. I was born with the potential. So I just need to have the courage to go after what I want. I just need to align myself with the right people, with the right things. I need to educate myself on what I need to do. Speak words of life into yourself. And one thing you must remember is that no one is born confident. This is something that develops over time. So you need to be kind to yourself. You need to give yourself that grace, the patience, and the time that you need to build upon those skills, to work on your confidence. You wake up every morning, you tell yourself, today I'm going to try, tomorrow I'll go further. Tell yourself, I may not have the kind of confidence that I really want today, but this is a start. And before you know it, you've got the self-confidence that you really aspire to have. So all this starts with your mind. And also, quite quickly, I just want to say that if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you may be notified whenever I post a video. And also like this video, share, and leave your comment. I'll be forever grateful. Now, the second point is kind of a continuation of that mindset shift, is to change your focus, the things that you focus on a daily basis. Now, I'll give you an example, something that I've realized. When I'm looking for a car, a Honda, for instance, a red Honda, searching up for red Hondas, once I start that process of looking for a red Honda, everywhere I go, I start seeing red Hondas. If I'm on the bus and I look through the window, I see red Hondas everywhere. It's like all of a sudden, the place is filled with red Hondas. Whereas before I started looking for red Hondas, I never used to notice them at all. But it's because I have changed my focus to red Hondas. That's why I'm starting to see red Hondas everywhere. So the same thing applies to the kind of things that you focus on. If you focus on the things that you can't do, on the negatives, then that is what will happen. If you focus on the fact that you're shy, you can't make videos, you don't have the skills, whatever negative that you want to focus on, that is what will happen. You start to feel less and less and less confident about everything, about yourself, about the way you move. So shift your focus. Focus on your areas of strength. You focus on the things that you do well. You focus on the things that are going well for you. Again, we come back to gratitude. And what tends to happen is when you're full of gratitude, which means you're focusing on your areas of strength, you're focusing on the good, those things that are going for you, those things will magnify in your mind, they will magnify in your heart. You're opening yourself up to abundance. So this is another way that you can develop self-confidence. Change your focus. Now, the third point that I have for you, if you want to develop self-confidence, is that you must challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to do that very thing that scares you the most. Challenge yourself to do something you have never done before. Challenge yourself to get out of your comfort zone. Because as the saying goes, nothing grows out of comfort zones. I hear a lot of people say, I want to travel the world. There are places I want to see, but I want to wait until I've got someone to travel with. I want to wait for a friend to go with me. I want to wait for a partner to accompany me. I'm afraid to go to a new place by myself. What if something happens to me? Some will tell you, oh, I wouldn't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to say. And it's all demonstrating a lack of self-confidence. But if you want to develop self-confidence, you must challenge yourself to do that very thing that scares you the most. You can absolutely go travel the world by yourself. What if you never have a friend to travel with? What if you never have a partner to travel with? Does that mean that you cannot see the world just because you don't have anyone to travel with? So you need to dare challenge yourself. Do your research. Find out how you can go about doing things in a safe way, because there are people who travel the world by themselves. If they can do it, you can do it too. You have it within you to conquer the world by yourself, to enjoy all those places that you dream about by yourself. So you just need to get out of your comfort zone. And when you find yourself feeling paralyzed at the thought of doing something new, something that you've never done before, this next thing might actually help. That is practicing self-affirmations. Just speaking those words of life into yourself, telling yourself, I am confident, I am happy, I am healthy, I am whole, I am outgoing. I can, just speak words of life into yourself. Because the more you do that, the more you start to feel better about yourself, because you start to believe it. And before you know it, it becomes your reality.